Have you ever wondered why your heart starts racing and your palms get sweaty the moment that one specific person enters the room? It feels like an uncontrollable force, doesn't it? Almost like a spell has been cast over you. But what if I told you that what you call magic is actually a complex series of biological and psychological triggers designed by evolution to ensure our survival? Today, we are diving deep into the hidden mechanics of human attraction. Why do we fall for who we fall for? And why does a simple crush feel like a full-blown addiction? Let's start with the eyes. They say they are the windows to the soul, but in psychology, they are more like a biological broadcast system. When you look at someone you are genuinely attracted to, your pupils can dilate by up to 45%. This is an involuntary reaction of the sympathetic nervous system. But here is the kicker. Did you know that we are subconsciously more attracted to people who have dilated pupils? It creates a feedback loop of interest that happens before a single word is even spoken. Moving beyond the eyes, have you ever noticed that you tend to develop feelings for people you see often? This is known as the mirror exposure effect. In a famous study, psychologists found that students liked people more simply because they saw them more frequently in the hallway, even if they never spoke. Familiarity creates a sense of safety and predictability. But wait, there's a darker side to this. Have you heard of the scarcity principle? While familiarity breeds liking, the fear of losing someone can actually skyrocket your attraction to them. Now, let's talk about the invisible pull of scent. You might think you like someone's perfume or cologne, but what your brain is actually scanning for is their major histocompatibility complex, or MHC genes. Evolution has wired us to be attracted to people with immune systems that are different from our own to ensure healthier offspring. This is why you might find someone's natural scent absolutely intoxicating, while your friend finds it totally unremarkable. Your nose is literally a biological matchmaking tool. But what about the way we perceive personality? Enter the halo effect. This is a cognitive bias where we assume that because someone is physically attractive, they must also be kind, intelligent, and funny. We essentially project a halo of positive traits onto them without any evidence. This is why it's so easy to ignore red flags during the early stages of a crush. Your brain is literally tricking you into seeing a version of them that might not even exist. But how do you make someone like you back? Surprisingly, the best way might not be doing them a favor, but asking them for one. This is called the Benjamin Franklin effect. When someone does a favor for you, their brain justifies the action by concluding, I must like this person, otherwise, why would I be helping them? It's a subtle psychological hack that flips the script on traditional dating advice. Instead of trying to impress them constantly, let them invest in you. However, the flip side of attraction is the sting of rejection. Have you ever felt like a breakup actually physically hurts? That's because it does. Brain scans show that the same areas of the brain that light up when we experience physical pain, like a burn or cut, are activated when we face social rejection. To your brain, a broken heart is a physical wound. This is why the chase can feel so high stakes. Your biology is trying to avoid physical agony. And then there is the chemical cocktail. When you're around a crush, your brain is essentially a drug lab. Dopamine provides the high, making you feel euphoric and focused. Norepinephrine gives you that rush of energy and sleeplessness, but the real culprit is serotonin. During the infatuation phase, serotonin levels drop to levels seen in people with obsessive-compulsive disorder. This explains why you can't stop thinking about them. Your brain is literally obsessed. Watch their body language. One of the most telling signs of attraction is mirroring. If you lean in, they lean in. If you take a sip of water, they take a sip of water. This is an unconscious effort to build rapport and show that they are in sync with you. If you see someone mirroring your movements, there is a very high psychological probability that they are feeling the spark. Finally, let's talk about propinquity. It's a fancy word for physical proximity. Statistics show that you are overwhelmingly likely to marry or date someone who lives in your neighborhood or works in your office. It's not just about convenience. It's about the repeated psychological reinforcement of presence. Attraction is a dance between biology, chemistry, and pure chance. So the next time your heart skips a beat, remember, it's not just magic, it's your brain performing one of the most complex operations in the known universe.